Hey y'all, welcome to day 10 with Janae. So today we're going to kind of do a continuation of yesterday, which we went over basically facials for beginners. Like if you want to start them at home, if you're just not ready to go to an esthetician just yet, that's what we talked about. So today we're going to continue on. We're going to start with moisturizer. So stay tuned. Thanks for joining me on day 10. Alright guys, thanks again for joining me on this 30-day journey. So once again, we're going to start up on moisturizer and continue talking about facials. So what is a moisturizer? Basically, a moisturizer is used to hydrate and moisturize your skin. It does prevent acne, it does help improve your texture, and it does slow down signs of aging. So moisturizer can also help with sensitive skin. So you want to stay nice, moisturized, and hydrated. Now let's touch on the different moisturizers based on skin types. Alright, so first let's talk dry skin. So for dry skin, you want to look for the ingredients alpha hydroxy acid. So these ingredients are really good. Lactic acid and glycolic acid, they do help to soften and soothe your skin, and they improve the skin texture. So with dry skin, you just want to find something that's really gentle, especially when it comes to chemical exfoliants, since your skin is already dry. Alright, so now let's touch on acne prone or oily skin. So for oily skin, you want to use anything that has the ingredients niacinamide, you want to try hyaluronic acids, and ceramides. These are going to be good because the key component with the oily or acne prone skin is creating a protective barrier for your skin. So you also want to look for, of course, the moisturizers that go and are helpful towards the oily skin. So you're going to have things that absorb oil when you're looking for the. Alright, so now for combination skin, you're going to want to use, once again, hyaluronic acid. It is a great hydrator. You're going to want to try niacinamide, which it does help to balance the oil production, and it does reduce inflammation. And then lastly, ceramides again. These are all going to be good for combination skin. And with ceramides, they are very effective for restoring the skin barrier, which is important for dry areas because with combination skin, you're going to have a mixture of either oily and dry. You're going to have a combination, so you want to be able to target both of those. So that's going to be the ingredients you want to look for when it comes to the combination skin. Alright, so of course, normal skin is going to be the last one. For normal skin, you just want to keep that balance since your skin is already balanced. So for a moisturizer, your goal is going to be to have one that is going to keep your skin hydrated, and that would be the main thing. So you can use some of the ones listed, niacinamide, hyaluronic acids. Any of those are going to be good and balanced when it comes to, your regular skin types or normal skin. Alright, so now let's talk sunblock, and this is going to be for all skin types. So as you know, sunblock is also known as sunscreen, and the purpose of sunblock is to protect your skin from the harmful UV rays of the sun, primarily by preventing sunburn. So most dermatologists would recommend that you're going to find and wear an SPF with a level of at least 30. And that's going to be because that is for optimal protection. Basically, what that means is the sunscreen blocks 97% of the UVB rays, which are responsible for sunburns. Alright, so FPS, what does it stand for? It stands for Sun Protection Factor. Basically, this indicates how much longer you can stay in the sun without burning compared to not wearing sunscreen. So when you are applying sunscreen, some people do have the myth that, oh, you just put it on when you wake up and you're good for the day. No, not at all. technically you need to be applying every few hours. So just make sure you're following the directions on the label of the sunblock, because it will say put on at least reapply this many times, because it works for this amount of hours. You want to make sure, like if you're in the pool or if you're going to sweat a lot, that they are some of those that are waterproof and made for that. So just make sure you follow the manufacturer's label on how many times and how many hours you can go without reapplying, because you want to follow those directions. If you don't, you might as well be out there without sunblock. So make sure, it's critical to follow directions on those labels. All right, so we've touched on moisturizers and we've touched on sunscreen, which are critical when it does come to at least starting up a facial regimen. So now let's talk toners. So what is a toner? So a toner basically helps to cleanse and balance to protect your skin. So for toner, it's going to remove dirt, oil, makeup, impurities, especially after you've washed your face. Toners help to prevent acne and infections by shrinking the pores. So let's say you got a facial done by your esthetician. After you've performed extractions, what you're going to do, which extractions, aka pimple popping. Once you've performed extractions, which are safely done using tools, you are going to spray toner after you finish that, because what it's going to do is shrink the pores back to regular size, and it's also going to help to kill any bacteria. So witch hazel is a great example of a toner. So you can add witch hazel into your facial regimen. That is a good one. Let's see. So toners, like I said, they're gonna help balance your skin's pH level, and it helps the other products work better as far as penetration into the skin. Toner is also going to help your oil production, and it's always going to restore the skin's hydration. So toner can be used for an amazing array of things. I always will do toner after I've kind of messed with extractions on my face, and then I do it at the end of a full-on facial to myself to kind of like give that nice fresh ending. But toners are a great option. So now we have talked toners. Let's hop on to the next topic. All right, so next topic, let's talk serums. Serums are great for almost everything. Every skin concern you have, there's a serum that will help. So with serums, you can use it for hydration as well, wrinkles, and acne. Also, you can use it for anti-aging. You can use it around the eyes. There are so many different serums, and there are different serums based on skin types too. So with hydration, they can help hydrate the skin, making it appear plumper and more radiant. Ingredients, back to the ingredients list. You want to look for ingredients like hyaluronic acid and glycerin. Those help with the hydration. You also have like your anti-aging serums. So those will help manage the appearance of wrinkles and fine lines. And then you're going to look for ingredients as far as the wrinkles and fine lines, ingredients like retinol and niacinamide, because they are anti-aging. Then you have your acne serums. They can help to manage acne-prone skin. And then you want to look for ingredients like salicylic acid, because that does help with acne. You have serums that help with brightening. So they can improve the dullness and uneven skin tone. And you're going to look for ingredients like vitamin C, because that does help with the brightening. There are serums for skin texture, so they can improve your texture and your tone. And then there's also exfoliating serums, which help to provide, again, they improve the texture and the tone. Serums can help with skin elasticity, exfoliating serums. There are endless limits. So serums are a great thing to add into your facial regimen as well. Whether you're a beginner or you've been doing facials for a while, serums are a great go-to as well. Alright, so typically serums are going to be applied to clean, damp skin, preferably after toner, but before moisturizer. Depending on the formula of the serum, you may be able to layer the serums to address the different skin concerns. So keep that in mind as well. Like I said, you have endless opportunities when it does come to serums. Alright, so today's recap. We touched on moisturizer, a good one. We touched on sunscreen and the importance of it. We also got to touch on toners. And lastly, we did touch on serums. So these are all great add-ons, especially for you starting up a facial regimen. So we're gonna go ahead and shut it down at this point because like I said, I don't like overloading. I just like to get small things across there for you guys. So per usual, make sure you hop in the comments, tell me what you like, tell me what you didn't like, throw in your 2 cents or your opinion, what can be changed. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for getting through day 10 with me on this lovely Saturday. It's been amazing on this journey. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will be signing off for the day. Thanks for joining Janae for this Melanin Talk. Have a good day.